Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to a new Tokyo Dark Remembrance video. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest. I have no idea what we're supposed to do right now. I think we just gave her the cat so we can leave. And then we would go to Shinjuku. Because we're going to the club. Right? I have no idea. I'm forgetting. Oh, we can go in there. Oh, we got the code. We got the code. Should we visit Die? Let's visit Die. Daizo, what's up? Okay, you don't want to talk. That's fine. Alright, we got the keypad. Let's go. It worked. Looks like Kazumi's tip wasn't a lie. Let's go, baby. Oh. A lot of buzzing. What a stench. I know that smell. Anyone who's worked homicide long enough knows it. Oh, frick. What? Well, clearly if I could open it, there wouldn't be this option or this option. How do I know it's that door? It's got to be the last one. Yeah, clear. What the frick is that? Let's go ahead and just look at this first. The word Ruby is written in blood on the wall. Is that him? Dang, man, this man's messed up. Our sanity's going down. Guess I found Higashi. Damn it, I should have known. Wait, what? The decomposition composition of the body is pretty far advanced. He must have been here for weeks. Something else is wrong. The internal organs have been disturbed, maybe removed. Oh, he's the owner of the Omega thing. There's a paper bag with the name Higashi written on it, the same handwriting on a type of bag that Reina left in the dumpster 2 weeks ago. This wasn't done quickly. She must have stayed here for weeks. That means Kazuki was probably here too. Oh, frick. Arse. Someone's trying to open a door. Can we leave? Can't leave. So our sanity is just going crazy, but nothing to see here. Where's that noise coming from? Oh, okay, the other ones. Okay, just making sure, guys. Man, maybe we should have kicked this door down, huh? It sounds like something is trying to escape from inside. Alright, well, let's just leave it there, right? Like, why upset it? Looks like we're gonna touch it. Rattling stopped. Why? Because you touched it. Well, we don't need to enter. I'm pissing people off. Wait. Oh, it said look instead of listen, so I got real, Okay. Well, oh. Pretty sure the door was there last time. Let's go back one more time. See if anything changes. Because it's a choice-based game, so I don't... What's my sanity at? We're safe. We're in the safe zone. Alright, whatever. Let's go. Ooh, okay, let's first look at the pictures here. Shots of various girls, all of them taken in this room. They don't look like the professional headshots an agency would take. They all look sad and young. I've got a pretty good idea what these pictures were used for and the types of people they might have been sent to. Yeah, seriously. Reina, so it's true. To think that you were kept in a place like this? What happened to you? Something's happened. You're back early. Oh, what? Yeah, I don't feel well. I think I'll go to bed early tonight. Ruby, don't ignore me. Lately, it's been the same excuse over and over again. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, frick. Ruby snapped and killed him? Wait, no, because Ruby's super young. Like, she should be older. Ruby, my sweet little Ruby. You think because that one song was a hit, you can just stop working? That money's all gone, sweetheart. We spent it all trying to get you a record deal. Don't you think it's unfair to eat my food and stay here for free without doing any work? Ruby, hey, stop crying. Stop crying, I'm talking to you. Please, I didn't mean it. I'll do another song. I'll make it up to you. I promise. I just don't want to. That's exactly why I'm setting up all these meetings for you. You make the right impression with these guys, and they'll take you to places. Speaking of which, I got a call a little while ago from Masa. You know what he told me? He told me you were being a little disagreeable with him last night at his place. You know that he's one of our best clients, don't you? The things he can do for you girls is, well, I shouldn't even need to tell you. I sent you to him because he said there was something special about you. In fact, he said out of all the girls here, he particularly wanted to meet you. Of course, man. A redhead with green eyes? Like, where do you find that? I did you a big favor by making that happen. And you repay my generosity by crying and telling me you don't feel well or whatever excuse you come up with next. I couldn't be. He tried to. I don't care what he tried to do. Like, oh man, this is pissing me off. I hate stuff like this. You should have let him be, which is why this is a good game. When I took you in, you were a vulnerable, tiny girl who was failing school, but I saw your potential. I could really tell how pretty you'd be when you were older. That's weird. That's all those men care about, how I look. So what? You think I took you in because of how smart you were? You're an idol, you're supposed to be looked at. Most men would fall over themselves to meet a pretty girl like you, but you ruin it for everyone when you sit there crying. What are you doing? I'm sick of looking at an idiot, Ruby. You made me do this. Wait, what'd you do? What'd you do, you freaking... Keep looking at it. Stare at it. Stare at it. Please don't copyright strike me. Like, I hope this is an original song, please. Okay. I was thinking to see if anything changes, because if it's letting me look again... Okay. Go ahead and exit. What's happening? There's another girl trapped somewhere. But hold up, let me go to this door. There might be a girl here. Okay. Let's go. Okay, nothing new. Noise stopped. Go! Go! Reina! Damn it, Ruby. I can't stand you to see you like this. You're not going to feel better staying cooped up in here. Listen, I got you that photo shoot lined up tomorrow, the one with Masa. Are you even listening? Don't make me go back. I don't want to go out. Let me stay here. What's wrong with you? Please, please, don't make me. I'm afraid to go. As far as I can tell, all you're afraid of is success. I've fallen over myself to make you a star, but you'll never get anywhere if you lock yourself away. What? You're not going to say anything? You can't treat me this way? I gave you your name, your music, and damn near everything else. Oh, but you think you're special, right? Let me break it to you, honey. You're not. There's loads of girls out there in this business just like you, and they do what they have to do without complaining about it. Get rid of them, dude. Let her go. They don't understand how important it is to keep clients happy, and I'm sorry it's not all butterflies and flowers, but you're not some naive little girl anymore. You're a woman now. Hey, Earth the Ruby, I'm trying to get you some advice here, and you're not even listening. Reina. My name is Reina. What'd you just say, Reina? Who's that? Oh, yeah, that was the name of some pathetic little foster girl I picked up. You want to go back to being her? Just say the word. I'll throw you out there myself. Do it. If you think you've got it bad, so bad now, let's count the seconds between you hitting those streets and ending up back in foster care or dead in some gutter. Dude, I'd take foster care over... I hope people would take foster care over whatever's happening to her. Not so talkative now, are we, Reina? Or is it Ruby, the girl who was successful, the girl who can make it if she would just do what she was told? Sorry, I'm sorry. I lost my temper, but you gotta see things my way. You're special, you know that? I see. I saw so much potential in you, such a beautiful young girl. I wanted to raise you up and show you what life could be. Then you reject me and everything I can offer you. It's a damn shame. You're still pretty, Ruby, so pretty, but not when you mope around. Look, I get it. You're a teenager. You want to cry it out, right? Fine. But when you're done with that, you're going back out there. You think I want to send you to all these little meetings with Masa and guys like him? I'd rather you were successful so you didn't have to do that. I'm on your side. It's a lie. If you'd work harder, you wouldn't have to do things like that. Stop crying. You're not a child anymore. I just want to go home. Home? Haha, where do you think you are? You are home. This is as good as it's going to get for a girl like you. Tomorrow you're going to do go with Masa and do whatever he tells you to do. You'll stop this crying and you'll start making some money. Maybe it was a mistake to think that you'd end up being special. Turns out you're just another disappointment, another whore. Reina. There's something lying on the mattress. It's a newspaper article dated October 24th, 2004. What is the present date today? Article title is One Hit Wonder Ruby Commits Suicide. That can't be. That was over 10 years ago. Yeah, see? Her real name was withheld from the press, but her picture is there. According to the article, Higashi went to her room and found it locked. He called her, but she didn't answer. Oh, shoot. Her room's next door, isn't it? I thought she must have been tired. He said she'd been working hard on a new song. He only forced the door when he noticed the smell, and then he hung Oh, then he found her hanging from the rafters. She hung herself almost 2 days before. Probably in the room. There's more. Though Mr. and Mrs. Higashi had adopted her, where's Mrs. Higashi? Years before, Ruby was not made to work and loved being an idol more than anything in the world. Her song "Look for Me" will go on sale again this month, with all proceeds going to various suicide prevention charities. As long as it's not going to the Higashi. I read enough. The sadness that's in this room is the same awful feeling I felt in the sewers. Is it Reina's? Is this what I was supposed to see? And we get to see her hanging. No, we don't. Why not open that door? Okay. I feel sick. That monster. How many girls did Higashi pass around and abuse before she murdered him? And Reina, she looked the same as she does now, 16 years old, a child. Higashi had her locked up, and she tried to take back control the only way she could. She thought she could, except she came back. And all that pain and suffering came back with her. When I was in that room, I could feel it like it was my own, and it's not the first time I felt it. The dark was steeped in it. As soon as I realized it, it was like air. The air has changed. I can sense a pulse now, like a heartbeat following me, but it's not enough. The mask could help me find the door, and I can feel the dark, but the path still isn't open. What am I missing? My gut tells me it has to do something with the common Kai, and the only one alive who knows about it is the old Kawana woman. She has to tell me what happened. Well, there is a door in the sewer. You guys want to go check that out? See if we can go down there? Okay, no, we can't. I'm assuming that's the door to the dark. Considering she went down there. But go see what... Oh, we lost some areas we were allowed to go to. I think we could have went home and took a pill. But I am kind of interested to see this psychotic breakdown. I'm curious if my picture changes. Like if I'm not losing sanity. Like if it's... Look at my investigation. I think I'm supposed to be taking these pills. Alright, come on. Maybe I should have said hi to, Late now. I told you to stay away from my family. Don't drag my grandchild into this any more than you already have. Stay back. I have questions about the Common Kai, the group your daughter and son-in-law were part of. You're the only one alive who'd remember. Common Kai, I don't know anything about it. Leave me alone. Grandma, enough. Oh, there she is. Listen to yourself. Do you even realize you're lying anymore? Takashi told us everything. And you, Ito, just because the investigation is important to you doesn't give you the right to barge in here. Mai, your grandma and I need to talk. If it upsets you, maybe you should go. No, I'm not going anywhere. This is the house I grew up in. It's as much as mine as it is grandma's. If you have something to say, you can say it in front of me. Just a little while ago, I found out my parents died in some cult, and no one even knows why. You think you're hearing that was easy for me? I want to help you, Ito, but all the deceit and lies are starting to hurt people. What I'm chasing is so much worse. Tell that to the poor man in the station. He's in the hospital now, terrified out of his wits. Whatever. He saw blood. People aren't here to be used for information and then thrown away while you move on. They have lives too. And bringing up the past can hurt. Surely you of all people can understand that. I do, but ignoring the past won't make it go away, and there's unfinished business with from the common Kai that needs to be taken care of. But what's left to talk about? Everyone's dead, right? Mai, I promise to talk to you about this all later. For now, let me in the detective talk. Go on. You were cooking us dinner, weren't you? All right. We'll talk about it later, but I'll be in the other room if you need me. So, you found me out. Now that Mai knows, I suppose there's no point in keeping it a secret any longer. The truth is, my daughter never would have joined the Common Kai if it weren't for me. I convinced her and her husband to join. I was already a member. At the time I joined, my husband had left me and I lost my job, suddenly leaving me a single, unemployed mother who could barely support her daughter. That's when Tokimasa found me and told me the society stigmatized and shunned me was a fiction, a great machine to be fought, and that my very soul was at stake. Of course, he used me as he did everyone else. I desperately wanted to hear that my struggles weren't my fault. The Common Kai stole everything from me, my youth, my mind, and my child. Then, one day in 1996, they all died. The cause of the death was buried, and no autopsies were performed. Or if they were hidden. Why? That's simple. The government didn't care about some dead cultists in the woods and covered it up so the papers wouldn't sensationalize their deaths. I think that's what that says. That's it. After everything I found, you expect me to believe that? 12 people died that day, and no one knows why. What happened? Tell me the truth. You want to know what happened so badly? Fine, I'll tell you. Yeah, that's what I've been asking. They died for nothing, following in the footsteps of a madman who believed life was an illusion. As word of other compounds and groups being raided spread, Tokimasa began warning us that the end was near. He believed the world was collapsing and it was time for him and his followers to abandon the flesh and find purity among the gods. My Emiko, she didn't die from some conspiracy. She chose death because she no longer had an anchor to reality and it was my fault. Beyond that, I don't know what happened to them. No, you do know something. In the report, it says that after the officers cleared the bodies, they found that mask, the same one you handed to me 6 months ago. 6 months, Jane. That's Tokimasa always kept it to himself, saying it granted him sight into the realm of the kami. I needed it. You don't understand. It allowed us to see strange things and people who were gone. The guru was a fool, a fake, but the mask was real. There was a rumor that the cult members were killed by one of their own. Surely you didn't. No, you don't understand. I would never kill my own child. I didn't take the mask. It was given to me. One day, a man, some journalist or some such, showed up at my door carrying the mask. I couldn't believe it. I begged him for it, and he stood there smiling at me. His eyes were like none I'd ever seen. But the collector. It was strange. All I wanted in exchange for the mask was a picture of Emiko. When I joined the cult, I was forced to give up my possessions, and I only had one left, but I gave it to him nevertheless. I thought if I had the mask, I could find her, that maybe she would forgive me. As soon as I had it in my hands, my mind opened. I could hear her voice. So you went into the sewers chasing after her, thinking you could save her. Takashi told you that as well, did he? Yes, it's true. Emiko was crying out to me, begging me to find her and free her from the dark place. I would have given anything to hold her in my arms again and plead for her forgiveness. I don't care if you believe me or not. Just like Kazuki was calling out to me. I do believe you. We're probably some of the few people left alive who know what this mask is capable of. If you really thought it'd help you find her, then why'd you give it to me? Because I was wrong. At first I only followed whispers, then I found myself in a strange labyrinth chasing after her shade. The days bled together. I lost track of my grandchild of the shrine or at the shrine. It was an illusion. No matter how hard I tried, I never found her. I only became more and more disconnected from the world around me. I descended into madness. I was being used again just as Tokimasa had used me so many years before. I tried getting rid of it, throwing it away, burning it. None of it worked. It always came back. And when I did, the visions and whispers only got worse. So I put it out of my mind and tried as best as I could to live a life of solitude and ignore the screams of my daughter. Then you came. When you did, the mask was screaming out in voices I'd never heard before. I thought it was a sign, so I gave it to you. I didn't even have time to breathe a sigh of relief before I heard a gunshot ring out. No one else ran. I think I was the only one who knew that sound for what it was. I thought the mask was punished me once again by taking my away from me. Instead, it had passed tragedy to another. I'm sorry, perhaps the knowledge of the mask should die with us. There is one other person who knows about the mask, a girl named Reina. Does that mean anything to you? No, I don't know anybody by that name. No, you do know. Stop lying to me. Do you expect me to know everyone who's been touched by the mask? Yes. No, but you were involved with a group that worshipped it. Are you sure you're telling me everything? Yes. What good will accusing an old woman do? I don't know, telling me the truth. Unless you're chasing someone too. That must be it. Mai told me you lost someone. Your partner in the police, is that right? If I'm right, then I suggest you stop your search. The place I was shown by the mask was not meant for the living. I barely escaped with my life. Stop while your mind and body remain intact. What if I told you there was another option? What other option? In the month... Sorry, excuse me. In the months since I met you, I had time to examine the ancient text in the shrine, and the mask got further away. It loosens its grip on my mind. I knew it would someday make its way back to me, and so I became determined to find a way to protect myself and my grandchildren from its influence. The darkness of the common kind and their ritual objects are but manipulations used to sever our connection with what is truly divine. The mask breeds darkness. Dark forces can invade all manner of living and non-living things, driving them to violence or death. That which is evil cannot be used or tolerated. It must be destroyed. It is the only way to save us from its grip. Destroy the mask. I thought you just said it couldn't be done. Not physically. Grandma, is everything alright? I overheard you talking about the mask again. Yes, dear, but you needn't worry. In fact, it's good you're here as this talk involves you. Mai, you've trained in exorcism and purification rituals for quite some time, haven't you? Such a ritual could purify the mask and turn it into a mere piece of wood, given we gather the right materials, of course. I can tell from the look in your eyes that you think me to be senile, but I'm quite serious. Even modern rituals have ancient roots, and with enough conviction, they're still capable of great power. Before, I was content to die as the mask didn't hurt my children, as I was feeble to do what was necessary myself. But now seeing you here, I see a second chance to do what is right. If you truly do know what the mask is, then you must help me destroy it. Slow down. I didn't come here to be involved in a ritual or exorcism or whatever you call it. I only wanted the truth about the Kamikai, which you still haven't given me. You're such a stubborn one, aren't you? So be it. I can see there's only one way to change your mind. The only trace of what happened that day would be at the Common Kai compound itself. The records of its locations are lost and were never made public, but I know where it is. What's the catch? Go there, search for your truth, see what worshipping the mask has wrought. When in return, you'll help me destroy it. What makes you so confident I'll change my mind? I went back once years ago. In all honesty, I'm not sure why. Perhaps to remind myself of my sins. What I saw and felt in that place, it was tainted by darkness and death. Those two things are all the mask will bring you. And there is something else. I had a feeling you'd say that. The heavy, unnatural air I felt when I returned to the compound. It had the same stench, the same quality of the tunnels when where I searched for Emiko. It sounds like superstition to me. So what exactly is it you want for exchange for this information? I believe the energies of the mask in that place are linked. I want you to bring something back from there. Anything that might help me for the ritual. Looking for the truth will not bring you peace, detective. Purifying the mask very well might. Remember that. The compound is in the forest of whatever. Oh god, I'm not gonna try. Hey, that's the Suicide Forest. Suicide Forest, what a dreadful name, though I suppose the woods have seen their fair share of tragedy and death. Wait, is that like the actual Suicide Forest? Ito, you can't just go charging in there, it's dangerous. What if you get lost? GPS doesn't work in there, and I've even heard compasses won't point north. Not only that, but, well, a lot of people go there to die. I don't think you should go. You two keep talking about the mask like it's some evil spirit causing you pain, but I think the pain you're feeling isn't caused by the mask, it's just you. So many nights after that girl died in the shrine, I had nightmares every corner I went around. I thought I'd see her there. It wasn't a ritual or a charm that made me better, though. I just stopped listening to the fear. I confronted it. Oh, shoot! It's embarrassed to admit it, but I was scared. I totally skipped that, guys. I'm sorry. And yeah, Takashi telling me all that stuff about mom and dad was scary, but it was the truth. I wasn't hiding from some demon I'd invented myself. Anyway, I know you might not listen to me, but I don't think you should put yourself in danger, so just keep chasing. You can just keep chasing your demons. Maybe you're right, but some demons have a way of spreading to others. Seeing the Common Cat compound is something I have to do. Well, it's your choice, but whatever is huge. How are you going to find one compound? Mine makes a good point. It's been a long time. Are you sure you remember where it is? Of course I do. I know what you two must think of me, but I'm not senile. It's a hike away from a bus stop on the outskirts of Narusawa. We used to go into town occasionally for supplies. Several miles from the bus stop, there's a clearing and a path used time to time by the Forest Service. I'll draw you a map before you leave. It continues for quite some time, and eventually it will be blocked off. Keep going forward and don't turn back or leave the path. The forest can play tricks on you. I think I should be paying attention. I'm just kind of reading. Supposing the path is still there, it seems pretty incredible to me that the compound would have left all alone all those years ago. It still stands. After all, why would they bother go and dismantle it? Go, search for whatever truth you think you'll find, but be careful, detective. Do what must be done, then leave. Staying there is dangerous. I hope that once you enter that place and feel the energy I did, you'll have the sense to see what I could never tell. You understand, don't you? Mask must be purified. Don't be a fool. Finding out what happened that day will change nothing. You'll be haunted by your past, chasing phantoms as once I did. When you enter those dark places, you'll leave pieces behind. Purify it. Stop this while you're still whole. I'll begin preparations for the ceremony. Regardless, my see her out. Well, look, what I want to say is, if we purify the mask, Reina can't get it, and honestly, I think we should give it to Reina. I'm not sure why she needs it, but just give it to her. She's never said anything like that to me before. You must really have scared her. Listen, I'll help with the ritual because I think it'll help Grandma get better, but don't get yourself killed. I know in your eyes I'm probably just a kid, but I know how much it hurts to want to know the truth. Takashi obsessed over the past, and I was miserable not knowing. Grandma almost went insane on top of that. Grandma said it herself, you're still young, you should forget about all this and start over. You might not want to hear this, but listening to you talk about the mask and spirit, well, you sound like that girl at the shrine. It scares me, and it should scare you too. Take care of yourself, Ito. Okay. Bro's still freaking there. Yo, if we go to the shrine, do you think... No, I'm not gonna risk it. Okay, so bus stop. There it is. Here we go. We only have a little bit of time left. So, wait, did I finish my thought? Yeah, I want to give the mask to Reina. I don't think purifying it's going to do anything. I think it's just going to be... Because the mask is not bringing Reina back, okay? Reina was already back without the mask because Takashi was talking to him. So not Takashi, our partner, whoever, whatever his name is. Finally, this must be the path the old Kawana woman was talking about. If her story was true, all I need to do is follow it to find the Kamikaze's old compound. Let's hope it's that simple. No time to sit here and think it through. I need to get out of these woods before nightfall. So I just walk straight. A little scared. How many times do you think it's gonna make me just keep going? 3 statues covered in moss and undergrowth. It looks like one is missing. I'm trying to look at any symbols that look weird. What is this? Depiction of OG's It said that praying to these statues can help guide the souls of children who died young. They look so old and forgotten. It's kind of sad to see them abandoned like this. How could these statues help anyone in such a dark place? Okay, I didn't like doing that. Might go insane from those kids' laugh, dude. Oh, we are definitely feeling the same vibe of the sewer. Here we go. Hey, Arena. Okay, let's redo this, huh? Reina, what is she doing here? Where am I? No, anywhere but here. I don't want to remember this. Why now? Ayami, why did you come here? You've left me to die again, haven't you? What? Get out of here, friggin' Tanaka. It was your fault that this happened to me, Kazuki. You're so selfish. What is it read? I'm assuming this is a dark and scary voice. You've never cared about what happens to anyone but yourself. People get hurt along the way or just collateral damage. I can't do that. It hurts my voice. It's all about you and what you want. You. You're not looking for me. You only want to get hurt the girl. What? No, I don't. To hurt the old woman, see everyone who gets in your way suffer. No, that's not true. I would have done anything to change what happened to you. Make it go away. I can't bear looking anymore. Stop. Make it stop. I don't want to remember. What a great idea. Remembering hurts, doesn't it? Let me take away all that pain. Let's forget together, Ayami-chan. I'm good. I'm just gonna chill for a second. We don't need to forget. Is there a secret option? I'd rather do it on her than... Okay, I don't think there's a secret option. What? Nope, we're gonna keep going. It said to keep going. We're gonna... Do you think I have to pray to those kids? Think that'll help me? Oh. Oh, okay, we're not back there. What's just happened? Did we forget it? She's not acting... I think she literally forgot. Uh-oh. Music stops, you know what that means. No! Wait, after this, where did we wake up? In our bed? We are in our bed. No, frick. But we have the statue now, don't we? What? No, this is a trick. Geez, the way you were sleeping, I thought you'd never wake up. Huh? Where? Thank goodness you're okay. I knew I'd find you. Find me? What are you talking about? I haven't gone anywhere. I saw you on the ground. Reina, she slit your throat. Jeez, that must have been a hell of a nightmare you had. Nothing a good cup of coffee can't fix. Speaking of which, I fixed the coffee machine so you can officially file that case as closed. Hey, you okay? You look a little out of it. Take your time getting ready. I'll be there in the other room. Yeah, thanks, Kazuki. What is this? I was looking for something, wasn't I? Why can't I remember? My heart's been beating a mile a minute. I can't shake the feeling of mile a minute? Does that make sense? I can't shake this feeling of dread that's hanging in the air. This is real, right? I want it to be real. No, we're not falling for it. Okay, we picked up that statue, which means we're probably going to be able to use it to get out of here. No, we're not going to pet the cat. We're not going to do anything. Welcome back to the real world, sleepyhead. You're not dressed? You didn't forget about our picnic, did you? Picnic? We were going to have a picnic in the park and see the cherry blossoms, remember? I know it's not exactly traditional, but I figured we could grab a pizza on the way over, too. Dude, pizza picnic park with cherry blossoms? Come on, man. It's an important time of year, after all. Did you forget that? I'm saying come on like that's an awesome idea. Don't you remember when the cherry blossoms fell and you saved those 2 girls at the shrine? You're a hero. What? Saved. No, I'm no hero. She died. I killed her. She's always trying to stop me from... Kazuki, something doesn't feel right. This isn't where I'm supposed to be. What? Of course it is. We're together. The sun's out. We've got Lady Fluff. That was a girl laugh. Isn't this what you wanted? With your parents gone, Lady Fluff and I are the only family you've got. This is where you belong. And we love you, Ayami-chan. That's why you'll come with us. Come on. We've got to keep going. Go where? Where are you taking me? Somewhere safe. Safe? Why? Where was I going? Where's the path? The path isn't for you. It leads to suffering, so let's leave the path and be happy forever. No, I'm not going. I don't want to go. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. I like pizza, and to be honest, I want to see a cherry blossom tree in real life, but we're not going. Frick, we're already past our time. Screw it, we're going. I don't think there's another option. What? Isn't this nice? We're all here like one big happy family. We don't need anyone else. We don't need... Okay. It's better this way. Stay here. Stay here. Stay here. Where it's safe. Stay here. And rot, Ayami. What? Kazuki, what's the matter with you? Nothing is the matter. We're exactly where we need to be. This is all so wonderful. I've taken you somewhere safe, just like I promised. Far away from places you don't belong. You'll stay here so you can't hurt anyone. This is like freaking, in the God story where the girl really wanted to have the guy stay in there and like chased him. So we gotta run away from them. Free from all those pesky, painful memories, so let's forget together. Lie down where it's comfortable and stay here. Were those branches there a second ago? No. Ignoring the pain won't make it go away. Kazuki wouldn't want me to forget. He'd tell me to keep going. I know this place. I've been here before. It's drenched in the same suffering I was when... Reina, why did you take me here? Oh God. Why won't you leave me alone? Why do you want to hurt me so badly? Why did you come here? Don't make me remember. Yo, stop it! I've never felt Reina's presence so strongly before. If it didn't come to my senses, I might have. Why not? What's in the forest that she didn't want me to see? Alright, I'm leaving it at that, guys. Cliffhanger. Here we go.